going to snow. We got yet another wet, wintry, long winter season coming. That's the bad news. The good news is you're actually going to look forward to it because you've got an easy way to clear a path, to clear a spot for Fido, to clear the driveway, to clear the sidewalk, to just clear your way to get to work on time from Snow Joe. This is a brand that many of you know as Sun Joe, but it doesn't matter how you know them. All you know is that they are powerful, effective, easy, and removing the stigma of, oh God, it's snowing and that means half my day is ruined because it's going to take forever to shovel a path. We here at QVC know that on the other side of the holidays, it's time to start thinking about practical approaches to the winter season. And if snow is the bane of your existence on days that it's snowy and you're grabbing the salt and the shovel and oh, who wants to go out and do it this time? Enter Snow Joe. Now, snow thrower. In my mind, it equates to, initially, two things. One, a plug or gas and or a really high price tag. Friends, our Snow Joe snow thrower is under $165 today. How much did you pay or have you paid in the past to have your driveway cleared of snow? Do you have somebody who comes around? Even the neighbors' kids. Let me tell you something. I would pay dearly just to be able to get my car out. At $165, you are getting yourself out in no time. And where are the cords? Where's the gas tank? No. Your power comes from this right here. The rechargeable battery that comes included. We give you the charger. You're always powered up. Now, color choices. Obviously, we have it in the red. And I'm going to gingerly walk over here because we got an icy situation going on. Here's the blue. From here on out, it's exclusive. So we have it in red, black, and my fashionistas. You want to look cute out there getting rid of the snow? We got it in purple. Those are exclusive too. Over 3 million Snow Joe and Sun Joe products have sold here at QVC, but if purchased separately, $355, and I got to tell you, to clear all this snow, I'd happily pay that. But instead, we're giving you now a 4-year warranty. Who does 4-year warranties on something that costs $165? Snow Joe does. But that kind of trust and that relationship is why over 3 million Sun Joe and Snow Joe products have sold here at QVC. Please call me on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. If you're picking yours up today or if you already own one, Sean Pickford is going to join us now. Clearing the way. Oh, now you're just showing off.
Just clearing a path.
That's a show-off moment right there. And did you get stuck? Did you have to go back and forth? Did you have to do? Did I have to throw salt first and then try?
No.
Nope. No, I don't.
No, all you got to do, if you can push a vacuum cleaner, just like this, you can use the Snow Joe. That's all there is to it. So,
one-handed.
One-handed. Now, our snow is sticking to the driveway a little bit because everything got really cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, it sure did.
But even sticking to the driveway, I can get it right down to the surface.
I feel like that's important to point out, Sean, because like we kind of challenged ourselves here by doing it on a day like today because it snowed a little bit a couple days ago and then it melted.
Right.
So we're bringing in, it's real ice, but it is faux snow, right? And in temperatures like this, it gets a little clunky and hard and sticky, and it's still powering through it.
It's powering through it. You can hear it, even the ice chunks. There's no match for this, so it spits them right out. I mean, that's the great thing about it. It shoots them 21 feet out of the way. So it makes for fast cleanup.
Okay, so I have a question. What if I don't want it to go that way? Can I throw it into the neighbor's yard if I want?
You can by blowing this lever back. Now I can make it go off to the left, or you can make it go off to the right, or the center, or anywhere in between.
That's great. So if you want to be a little passive-aggressive to your neighbor, I'm just saying you can. Keep it out of the way. You were mentioning earlier, like literally if you wanted to just clear a spot on the grass for Fido, you can
I have to do that. I have 2 little dogs. If I don't make a spot in the yard, the dogs want to stay in the house. So I'd rather have them go out in the yard, so I make a little, area in the yard for them to go. It works on grass, it works on your driveway, works on your sidewalk, works on your pavers, works on wooden composite decking. So for those of you that have those real expensive decks, this will work for you.
Okay, well, let's do this first. Let's show everybody what kind of surfaces it works on. Because I did see some questions on, like, is it going to work on grass? Is it going to work on top?
Yeah,
like,
these are all the things here.
Yes.
So your driveway, yes. Your composite and wood decking, yes. Out on the grass, yes. Even on uneven surfaces like your patio pavers, it works on that. Your sidewalks, it might be a little uneven, yes. All hard surfaces this is going to work on. Now, I would not use it to clean off the top of my hot tub cover, all right? But people have asked.
Don't do that. Oh, okay.
But you can use it on all the other surfaces, especially your driveways and walkways and all those access areas.
Oh my gosh. Now, look, you know, with this kind of clearance, you're not doing a 10-acre property, right? Do you know what you are doing? You're clearing the way to get to the car. You're clearing the space for the car. You're clearing the space. I used to feel so bad when Gabby had to wait for the bus in all this snow. And it's like, well, can we just clear a little area for her to stand and wait for the bus in the morning, right? Those critical areas where traffic is going to be high, you are now clearing without the use of over here, right? Which all of us know.
And that, I mean, the snow shovel was great when it was invented, but it's all about doing all the work and you twisting and turning and lifting, and the next day you feel like you got run over by the snowplow.
And look, even those of us who do work out and we're in a decent shape, man, my heart is pumping so hard.
Yeah, this is their new shovel. So this does all that work without any lifting. It's just a matter of hitting the button and pushing. That's all there is to it. Just hit the button, throw the snow out of the way. It couldn't get any easier than that. So whether it's on the driveway, transition to the pavers, over to the yard, all those different spaces, this works perfectly.
Okay, and again, I can't stress this enough. There is no cord. You're not having to take a 20-foot extension cord, open up the front door of your house, plug it in, and oops, I only made it a certain length. You're not having to, I got no fuel recommendations for you. You're not using any fuel.
There's zero maintenance on this. Right.
And I don't need the entire thing to charge it up. I just pull the battery out.
You just pull the battery off. All right, that's all you do is disconnect the battery. We even give you our quickest charger. So this battery, which is our most powerful battery, normally takes 5 to 6 hours to charge. Your quick charger, it's just about 2 hours.
How long can I run it once it's on there?
Once it's fully charged up, I can run this for 48 continuous minutes. So if I can remove 240 pounds of snow per minute in 48 minutes, I can remove 11,520 pounds of snow by pushing this.
Who wants to move 11,000 pounds of snow with this? I
don't want to move 100 pounds with that.
No. I don't want to lift this.
No.
Okay.
No, this
and
is
how
easier.
Much does that weigh?
15 pounds even with the battery on.
Thank you.
All right. So.
Oh, and my next question was, can she get additional batteries? Is that what we're showing her, or is that?
Yep, that's.
I can't tell what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
But we can get additional.
You can get additional ones, or if you have other Joe products and it says 24V on them, if it's not the white one, it's not the 5 amp, but they will power this. They just won't last for 48 minutes.
Okay.
So if you have some of the other ones, you can use them.
I have an update coming in. We've had over 3,600 orders today. If you want the red, fewer than 400. Oh, we didn't bring many of these in then. Okay. Purple, 1,200 left. Blue is the most popular. Black is also available as well. It takes up no space. If you're looking at the garage and you're like, you don't ask me to put something that's huge in there. I'm out of room as it is.
Right.
It is so narrow. It's so you charge it up, put the battery in, keep it by the garage or the front door, and be ready to go once the snow hits. Kind of take me on a top to bottom if you don't mind, little tour, and then we'll clear some snow.
All right, so this is where you power everything up. Your battery goes on here. Safety switch built in so it won't accidentally run. You have to press this in, then hit this. But then I can release that switch so I don't have to hold it. Comes in 2 pieces. This is your bottom piece, this is your top piece. Top piece plugs in, the poles plug in, then you tighten this down.
Okay.
You put your handle on and adjust it to where you want it. This is my height, this is where I want it.
Oh.
No tools required when you get this out of the box. Everything is already assembled. What also makes this really cool is we have a snow plow on the front, meaning this paddle here, all right, is never going to touch any of the surfaces. That's why you can use it on composite and wood
that's why
decking.
grass is okay.
All right, this is your snow plow. This scoops the snow up, so when I push it along, it gets scooped into here. The paddle grabs it, throws it up and through the chutes and 21 feet out of the way. Notice also, I don't have to worry about putting my hands down here because my safety switch up there on the top has to be pressed for this to spin. Okay, so we try and think of everything.
I'm just saying, you got a 14, 15, 16-year-old boy in the family, put him to work, right? Because it's super easy to use and super light. Okay, so where do you want me? How about over here?
Just don't aim it at the cameras because they won't be too happy.
They don't like that.
Right?
Copy
so we're
that.
just going to show you how fast you can clear a spot and how fast I'm going to try and clear a spot.
We're gonna go! Okay, don't point it at the camera. Don't point it at Sean, and don't point it at the camera. Hey, can I just tell you something real quick? When I went to start using this, intuitively, do you know what I did? leaned in.
Yeah.
Like I leaned in expecting it to fight me like the shovel would.
No.
Now let me do what I'm supposed to do and not lean in. Side button. Uh-oh, what am I doing wrong?
You could press either side there.
Either side.
So.
There we go.
It.
Standing up straight.
One-hand operation.
One hand.
And that's all you have to do. And you just walk along, and as it gets to that snow, voila.
I love it. I love it,
It's,
and I don't love that. I don't want to use the shovel.
Because this is a whole lot of work, all right? This is not work. This is a matter of just pushing it back and forth, letting it do the work for you. You can see it goes right down in there. So even the heavy wet snow, not a problem. Anything that's frozen on there, again, not a problem.
Look at you
Just
go.
works its way right through it.
I feel like if you do that, and for one, like you're good. You can just get into the car, go out the driveway. If you want to get that all the way down to the base, sprinkle a little salt on it, and you're good to go. But this is the one-time purchase that makes every winter after so much easier. And honestly, Sean, I was thinking about this. Like, I remember when I first moved here, and it was just, the snow would just dump on us on the daily.
Yes.
Now, it snows,
right,
but it's not crazy like it used to be, and this will do me. It would have done me for the past 6, 7, 8 years.
This does a fantastic job. So yeah, you can do a driveway, you can do the deck, you can do the patio. Look, if you have a huge mile-long driveway, you're probably not going to use this.
Right, of course.
But all the other places where you would use a shovel, this is ideal. You can also put this in the car and take it with you if you're traveling somewhere into a snowy area.
It's gonna
or go
be
to grandma's house or help somebody else out because there's no gas, there's no oil that can spill.
That's right. I didn't even think about that. It was like, hey, we're going to Vermont. We have an Airbnb. I have no idea what the situation is there.
Right.
Let's throw this in the car, right? Okay, color choices again. This is the blue. We have the red. There's the black. There's your purple. QVC.com, we give you the battery. And I don't know, Sean, if you've done this before, but 4-year warranty?
Yeah, I mean, we stand behind everything we make here at QVC. Most things only get 2-year warranty. This has 4. We really stand behind this one, too, because we know it's built to last. So, I mean, it'll even stand up on its own in your coat closet when you need to store it at the end of the season, so you don't need a shed or a garage.
Look, it's the same size as this shovel.
Yeah, but it does all the work.
But it does all the work.
You do all the work here. This does all the work.
Okay, so Frank, my producer, with whom I only have 30 minutes left, and it's crushing my soul because I love him so much, he said, hey, Jim, make sure you mention age of possibility. Here's the solution for your snow problem. I'm about to turn 50. I'm not shoveling snow anymore. There's my age of possibility moment because I'm not doing this anymore. I'm doing this from now on. I feel like the longer I've been here, the more, okay, Halo is a perfect example of this. Halo Bolt used to be a day ruiner when the car battery went out. Like a whole day was shot, right?
Now it's easy.
Now it's almost like, yay, I get to use the Halo.
Right.
It snows, you wake up in the morning like, oh, it looks so pretty. Oh, crud, I have to get in the car and go, oh, I have the snow dough and it's charged up. Yay.
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
not a problem anymore.
That's it. We take all the work out of work, especially when it comes to removing the snow because of the way this works. And again, watch. I'm just going to go in this direction now. I'm just going to take something, we're going to shoot it back here. All right?
Look at it fly. Look how far.
Look how far it throws the snow.
Okay. Because if I get a scoop of this, how far do you think that's going? Once I lift it up, assuming it's like completely full.
How many times are you going to move that same
Right,
scoop
I move
of
it over
snow?
here and like, oh wait, now I got to clear that. And before I know it, I've got so much snow to move that I can't even lift it anymore.
And that's the great thing about having the directional throw, because maybe I don't want this to go straight ahead. Maybe I want it to go off to the side. So now you can go ahead and you can adjust it where you want it to go. So it goes right off to the side, so it's out of the way, so I'm not touching it twice.
You remember that like 17-year-old son I was thinking of earlier? Wait, he starts a side business, right? Every time.
I wish these were around when I was a kid, because we used to go around knocking on doors, shoveling snow for people. And if they gave us money, great. If not, we were trying to help somebody out. But you could start a business with these. And if you're someone, my dad lived in his assisted living area, they would plow the driveway, but not the sidewalk. He was responsible.
Oh,
my dad was 90 years old.
What was he supposed to do?
He was out with this. He was doing it for the neighbors. He said, that thing's great. I've been out for 2 hours.
He got all the homemade cookies.
It makes things that could be a tough time, especially dealing with snow, so much easier.
Okay, Frank, I'm sorry. You gave me an update. All right, I got 300 orders already on our today's special value. Red is the most limited. This feels a little bit like an annual tradition at this point, because in most recent memory, I can remember presenting a snow thrower from Snow Joe. Almost every year. Every year they get better, more efficient, lighter. The batteries get better. You're looking at the best version